So hello Evelyn, thank you so much for making time to do this interview for us. Can you tell me a little bit about you, what you do?
Okay, my name is Evelyn Finnema, and I'm working as a professor in nursing science and education at the University Medical Center Groningen, the Netherlands. And I also work as a member of the executive board of the NHL Stenden University of Applied Sciences in Leeuwarden, also the Netherlands. And my background is nursing.
Okay. You're one of the plenary speakers at the conference this year. Can you tell me a little bit as to how you chose the topic of your talk that you gave yesterday evening?
The topic was that we have to broaden our minds in relation to the future of education of healthcare professionals. And why I choose this topic is because I think that in healthcare education we are used to be very focused on training a doctor, training a nurse, training to become a physiotherapist, etc.
Very one track.
One track, yes, one track ponies. And I think that the future is too complex to educate in tracks. I think we have to have a broader mind and use the developments surrounding us to prepare our future healthcare professionals on becoming a good healthcare professional. And a good healthcare professional, of course, you have to have the deep knowledge of your profession, but you also have to have a more general knowledge about everything that's involving your work and your profession.
Like the V-shaped professionals you mentioned in your talk yesterday,
yes,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You've been working in the both nursing side, the teaching side, and the policy side.
Yes, and research.
And research as well. What is something that throughout the years you've seen that made you think, why isn't everyone doing this? This is amazing.
Why isn't everyone doing this?
Yeah, something that you saw in practice and you're like, this is incredible, everyone should be implementing this in a...
Okay, I believe that we all work with the same people, clients, patients, residents, depending on the domain you work in. And all disciplines work with these people, but they have different responsibilities. Mm-hmm. But I think it's very strange that we start combining the different professions already when they have finished their education, and not early in the education part. So it's very strange that you be trained like for being one professional, not being conscious of all the other professionals also working with the same client, patient, resident. And I think it's very easy to change, but it's a tough cookie to change. Yeah.
So you think we should all start collaborating with, for example, medical students with nursing students and physiotherapy students earlier on?
Yeah.
So then when they're formed professionals and graduates, it makes it easier.
Yeah, and that's normal.
Okay. And I was really impressed yesterday by the buddy project you did with the elderly and the nursing and the first year nursing students. Yeah. Are you still running that project to this day?
Yes, we're still running that project. Yeah, it's and we started it from the question of the challenge of loneliness of old people, and the side effect or the additional effect is that students also learn a lot from it, and there are even students who still see the old person even when they are not matched with each other anymore, because they are matched, they are a couple for a year, and then a new student takes over. But some students still see the older person that they were connected with in their first study year, and they are now in the fourth year or even a professional.
So they get to see that little follow-up.
Yeah, it has a lot of added value for both.
Okay.
So it's a very it's a great project.
It sounds like an incredible project. I really loved it when I heard about it. One big topic at the conference is AI. Everybody's talking about AI. Everybody wants to know about AI. My question is, where do you think medical educators will evolve when AI is integrated into medical education fully? Because I think we're all talking about its integration, it's coming, it's going to happen, it's something we can't avoid. What do you think medical educators should prepare themselves for when it comes to what will be their role in the future when we have AI integrated?
Oh dear.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Tough one.
That's one of the topics of this conference as well.
Yeah,
What's the role of medical educators?
But I would like to have that bowl
Crystal ball and see the
crystal
future.
ball and see the future, because I don't know how many years ago ChatGPT.
Yeah.
When did we start to using it? 2 years ago.
Fully, yeah, it became very popular, but it's been around for a
And
while.
now everyone
Yeah.
using it. So it's very difficult. I think it's the same with AI. I think it can help us. I think we should use it. I think it's inevitable, but I don't know how fast it will go. And I also think it will be different in different parts of the world. So,
Okay.
but I think the challenge for the future professional, because we now have AI, but maybe in 10 years there's something else.
True.
And
True.
so it's not about AI in specific, but it's about that we have to educate flexible professionals who know how to deal with transformation and changes.
Okay.
I think that's the most important.
And I think that's something that AI might not be able to do. I think we'll always need the medical educators for that.
Yes.
To broaden their mindsets, to kind of always guide them in a day-to-day.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Well, thank you so much.
Great.
And I think that's all, Michaela.
Welcome.
Woo.